Best Community Partner, Oklahoma City Beautiful's Harvest Program. OKC Beautiful's Harvest Program is changing the opportunities for students throughout our community by planting community gardens in schoolyards and community centers in economically disadvantaged areas that primarily serve children and young adults. The outdoor classrooms do more than produce edible food. It impacts students at different levels of learning by offering tactile, kinesthetic, spatial, and logical learners with an opportunity to have fun while learning. It helps combat childhood obesity by introducing Oklahoma City's children to the benefits of fresh fruits and vegetables and enticing them by allowing them to nurture the growth. OKC Beautiful and their partners provide beds that are 2 paved stones high, which allows children and adults a sturdy and secure place to sit as they work the garden. The beds are 4 feet wide by 12 feet long, allowing teachers and students to work on both sides of a bed during each class. To offset the drought conditions, they have installed low-maintenance drip irrigation systems, which require no special plumbing needs. OKC Beautiful currently has 14 gardens at 11 schools and 3 community centers. 10 more gardens will be installed starting in the fall of 2015 and spring of 2016. Their garden consultant visits each site regularly, but one of the purposes of this program is to give ownership of the garden to the students and the school. They each use students, adult volunteers, and corporate partners to make their gardens successful and life-changing. This is just one program of OKC Beautiful. Every person in this room has been affected by the beauty they bring to our city through lush landscape projects, citywide cleanups, recycling education, and much more. Neighborhood Alliance is proud to call them our neighbor, as they are less than a block away, and are even more proud of the work that they do to help Oklahoma City keep Oklahoma beautiful. Waste management. You know this national company by the big green trucks that drive our Oklahoma City neighborhoods daily. But did you know that they also help Oklahoma City neighborhoods thrive? For several years now, Waste Management has volunteered their equipment, their people power, and their money to help honor OKC neighborhoods. During the month of April, OKC Beautiful hosts Litter Blitz, a citywide cleanup event. Neighborhood Alliance asked Waste Management to help neighborhoods get involved by donating 8 roll-away dumpsters, 1 to a neighborhood in each ward, awarded through a drawing. The neighborhoods love these dumpsters and clamor for a chance to win. In both 2014 and 2015, they donated pallets of water and rollaway bins to the I Heart My Neighborhood event, where 300 youth descend upon Oklahoma City and help rehab homes in lower-income areas. In 2014, they sponsored the annual Neighborhood Leaders for Today graduation, so 75 students and their families could celebrate their accomplishments of completing the 7-week course. They actively support Neighbors Night Out. Every participating neighborhood gets a case of water and reusable recycle and waste bins. Neighborhoods are enticed to register early with a chance to win one of 4 rollaway dumpsters. Several Neighbors Night Out events get a bright, shiny waste management truck so the kids can see it in action. Their management and employees visit as many of the other Neighbors Night Out events as possible with prizes, toys, and games for the attendees. Garden Oaks neighborhood is the oldest operating neighborhood in Oklahoma City. They have met every single month for 56 years. In 2015, Waste Management awarded them a dumpster and began a relationship with the neighbors, who told Waste Management that they wanted a sign to help market their activities. Waste Management responded, and now they have their sign. Sena is a struggling neighborhood on the south side of Oklahoma City that was defunct for many years. As a way to reorganize, they held a Neighbors Night Out event. Waste Management showed up, and the neighborhood president was so touched that he stated, Waste management support was one of the reasons we were able to reorganize, because the neighbors realized there are businesses out there willing to help. Today, they have elected officers and are going strong. Helping neighborhoods can be a dirty job, but someone's got to do it. Thank you, Waste Management. OU College of Architecture and the OU Regional and City Planning Program. The Oklahoma University School of Architecture and the Regional and City Planning Program work closely together. Both are preparing students for a future that will transform both cities and neighborhoods. Professors Ron France and Hope Mender with the School of Architecture said, "Ditch the textbooks, forget about the notes, no memorization here. Let's take the students and go do something in the field." And they chose the iconic Camelot neighborhood near Northwest 122nd and May Avenue. Prepare to feel old. Camelot neighborhood, the neighborhood we watched be erected, the, at one point, new contemporary suburban neighborhood, the neighborhood that abutted North Park Mall, is turning 50. Camelot, our iconic suburban neighborhood, is now eligible for the Historic Register. For a whole semester, OU allowed a group of students to work with the residents of this neighborhood in an attempt to help them honor their first 50 years and to plan for the next 50. They held field trips and community meetings. They focused on gathering history, including the Parade of Homes features from 1965 to 1970, studied a tornado that destroyed 3 homes in the area, made suggestions for a neighborhood gathering spot, and proposed a pedestrian drawbridge to connect the residents to North Park Mall. Dr. John Harris is a fairly new recruit to the university's graduate program of regional and city planning. He allowed 11 of his students to create and convene 4 focus groups in Oklahoma City, all aimed at helping to better understand the role of a strong neighborhood association. There were between 8 to 15 participants in each focus group, and they were led in a discussion about neighborhoods. Afterwards, the students and faculty spent a lot of time compiling the results and even comparing it to other regions of the country. As a result, they presented Neighborhood Alliance with an extremely useful report outlining neighborhood needs and desires for future growth. Dr. Harris presented some of his findings to the United Way of Central Oklahoma earlier in 2015, and in October of this year, he was invited to present his project and findings to the Quad State Conference of the American Planning Association at their Kansas City conference. The biggest outcome of both of these innovative and very useful projects is that students learn the importance of citizens in planning. They learn how to engage citizens and how to channel their discussions to create useful and mutual agreed upon strategies. As Dr. Harris stated, most of these students live and work in Oklahoma City. And as neighborhood supporters, we are proud that OU gave them this chance to learn outside the box. And the winner is